Do you like music?
More than 49 bands and artists from 18 countries, producers from across the globe, deal makers from the world's most important music companies, and thousands of fans descended upon Singapore for 6 days late in May for one reason. Music Matters, the biggest and only music industry event in the region.
Music is the first thing that we're born with. We come out singing, right? Without music, life would be horrendous. So Music Matters as an event is very important, not only to promote successes within a music business, but also to give artists an opportunity to be seen and heard.
Headlining Music Matters was Canadian pop-punk act Simple Plan, who unveiled several songs from their latest album, Get Your Heart On, at night and during the day.
We've always come here. I even feel it's funny because a lot of bands are coming here now, but when we used to come here like 8, 9 years ago, we were like one of the few. There was Linkin Park, there was us,
Black Eyed Peas, Simple Plan.
There were plenty of other acts too, like 11-year-old Japanese guitar prodigy Yuto Miyazawa, best known for sharing a stage with Ozzy Osbourne, and UK songstress Imogen Heap, who's moving music into the future via new media. And upcoming US rock act Everline, a major quintet led by singer Richard John Perry.
Music Matters was an idea we had back in, I think, 2004, 2005. Music as a passion was exploding exponentially thanks to the internet and the ability for people to discover new music and share new music. So we came up with the idea of creating an event that celebrated success in the music industry. If you imagine 40-odd bands from all over the place, playing in different venues at different times, sometimes more than one show a night. And what happened was you had hundreds, thousands of kids running around wanting to see the Korean band over here and the Canadian band in that bar, and the Australians are on over here.
The main focus at Music Matters at HB Live concert series, held over 3 nights, were up-and-coming bands. Several are contenders to be the superstars of tomorrow, and here were some of the best.
Hey, I'm Hayley. I sing in the Jezebels.
Yeah, my name's Nick. I play drums in the Jezebels. I think we're influenced. You know, there's only a few bands, to name 3 perhaps, that we all like, is Radiohead, The National, and Arcade Fire. Maybe because we reference those in interviews or whatever, they come up as comparisons. And it's actually a flattering comparison, really, for us.
Kate Bush is the one I can understand because, like, I personally am influenced by her. I wouldn't deny that. That would be silly. She's a really important figure, I think, in like music for females especially.
Goober in America means bogey. No, it means peanut, doesn't it? No, it was a toy that we had when we were children. It's like a water pistol that shoots slime. So we wanted something catchy, something that was kind of relevant to us.
Well, it's kind of British rock and roll. It's kind of a heavy sound with pop melodies, tons of harmonies, and just loads of fun. We're all about having fun.
Yeah, it's all about entertainment, but with us it's all about melody as well. Everything we write, we're always looking for that hook that kind of draws people. That's the kind of music that we like to listen to.
I found a Public Enemy hip-hop tape in Singapore when I was 8 years old at Bedok Market. But I kind of honed it in Canada because Canada is very encouraging of young artists, and the government helps with the funding, and they're very open to creativity.
What really makes the Korean music market exciting is it's not only dynamic but very diverse. What a lot of people get away from Korean music is it not only sounds good, but it looks good. So whether it's the music videos, to jumping up and down on stage, to elaborate choreography, you know, whatever your taste might be, there's something out there. So it kind of has a bit of a maybe a bibimbap kind of flavor.
He's off, turn on the air. So powerless like we are. Flying so free and high. So high, endless sky.
I hope that there will always be a good balance for the Indonesian music talent, because they are very talented.
Oh, and I fly you to the sun, to the end of the rainbow. I need a voice now, call me my voice now, find me a voice now.
India is the second market after South Korea where digital has actually overtaken physical, and that says a lot. Lots of genres, lots of languages, massive. But purely from an international music perspective, it's really the top 40 stuff that works. But there's also a large electronica wave that's been coming through in the country for the last 4 years.
And all eyes were certainly on China, as several acts came from there, all with the intent to seriously rock out.
I think it's growing so big. It's like live houses, bands, and cool lifestyle and cool fashion. All those things collaborating. It's different than anywhere else in the world.
The question used to be, will there ever be an Asian artist that breaks out of Asia and gets into the Western world? I think the new question and the new frontier and the new opportunity is Asian artists breaking Asia.
And that is how we rock and roll at Music Matters.
And when we return, a close-up look at the biggest story of this year's Music Matters event, a special charity single in aid of the relief efforts for Japan's earthquake victims.
When you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse?
It almost goes without saying that this year's earthquake in Japan touched many around the world. And with so many Japanese participants regularly taking part in Music Matters, organizers set out to create one of their most ambitious plans ever. The idea? Getting more than 40 artists who are participating in this year's Music Matters event to record an all-new Asian version of Coldplay's song Fix You in record time.
There were many reasons we chose Fix You. Firstly, it is an amazing song. It has an amazing build through it to this huge crescendo at the end. The message Fix You is very pertinent and poignant to what we're trying to achieve as well. I mean, we're not trying to fix the problems in Japan, but certainly the message of all these artists trying to help their friends in Japan was very important. It was crazy. Someone called it bonkers. To have so many people from so many different countries kind of all traveling around Singapore to get to the studio to record the track. It was an amazing buzz going on.
And everyone turned up. This is the funny thing is, we gave them an address, we told them to get a taxi, this is where you need to go into the studio, you got 1 hour, and 4 groups of 8 pulled it off. Stunning.
And for the acts who couldn't make it, like Canada's Simple Plan and up-and-coming Irish band Sweet Jane, they recorded the song in their home studios and sent the track over before arriving in Singapore.
It's one of my favorite songs, especially by Coldplay. It's probably my all-time favorite Coldplay song. Yeah, I was just, sang it and sent it over, and that was it.
When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep.
Stuck in reverse.
It's kind of like seat of the pants recording. We're now with digital recording, everything is tweaked and tweaked and tweaked till you tweak the life out of it. But this is more kind of my older Hollywood way, where you have a deadline, you gotta make it happen, it's going on the air tomorrow, it's going out to 1 billion people. So you make it work.
I don't know, I can't really compare it to the Twin Towers and the capturing of Osama, but I think
a lot more blood was shed in the Japanese crisis, and we just wanted to help in the only way that we really know how.
You know, there's a lot of Japanese well, Asian influence in it, you know, the wind instruments and the strings and all that stuff, so I think it really would reach out to Japan in their time of need now.
I think it's just a song about hope and about, you know, wishing for what you can't have, but at the same time, it's just pretty much don't give up on your hope.
I think it's definitely a song of like rebuilding. It's got that comforting feeling that when things are kind of going the wrong direction and you're not feeling so good, it's one of those songs that might actually be able to pick you up and make you feel a lot better.
You have to make some tough decisions because I'm going to have to sift through and pick the best of the best, and obviously I can't use 40 people and lead vocals and stuff like that, but I'm trying to get them involved in the chorus like they did in We Are the World so that they can feel the pride of the participation.
And what's incredible is we were down in Thailand, we played a lot of shows in Thailand, and we were there where the actual tsunami was. We've seen the damage that it can do and also the damage to people's lives as well. But with the Japanese one, because they have it's a different kind of country, so there was a lot more kind of mobile phones and things to film exactly what was going on, and it's pretty terrifying when you see it like that. So it's been a pleasure to be able to do something to help.
僕もその学校で地震を経験して本当に被災地の人はもっと大変だし津波も流されてそのもう本当に悲しいと思います。
In just 36 hours, it was mission accomplished. The song was finished in time for the end of the Music Matters conference and brought many attendees to tears. Everyone involved hopes that this version of Fix You will have a similar effect on the general public, so that they'll donate to 2 specific charities helping relief efforts, Japan Red Cross and Peace Boat.
When people hear the track, we want them to go through different emotions. I mean, as a standalone, it's an amazing piece of work. When you overlay the meaning of what it's all about, all of these artists coming together to support an entire nation, there's a lot of emotion in there. When you listen to the elements of the Japanese instruments that come through it as well, it's just a wonderful, wonderful experience. But at the end, it's emotional, and we want people to understand at the end that there is a point for this record, and that they do donate to these charities.
I will try to fix you.